I said you better watch what you're doing, cause I ain't gonna stop when I'm moving. I'm headed to the top, I'ma do it. I'm headed to the top, I'ma prove it. And I could go all night, I'm sick of being nothing. All right, I'm gonna be something. I'll fight with every breath, trust me. I'ma be the one at the top, you can't touch me. I bleed with every word coming. I would rather die than be someone who's nothing. I'm the type of dude who will not remain nameless. I'm the type of dude who is headed for greatness. I'm the type of dude who could really make changes, cause I'm the type of dude that's becoming contagious. I'm the type of dude that will always be ageless. I'm the type of dude that will always feel shameless. I'm the type of dude that they say is fucking heinous, cause I'm the type of dude that you know is fucking dangerous.
You are absolutely right. The way he went about it was absolutely wrong. Like, so, like I said, I'm not
of my Jewish hatred that actually goes. Other than the fact that why are y'all popping out of the sewers in New York City?
Annunciation Catholic Church. You couldn't call it pronounced Catholic Church?
Yeah, pronounce the Catholic.
Sorry, guys. Wrong screen.
I'm not racist. First of all he asks is if you had any black friends. And second, the people who say they aren't racist are usually the most racist ones. What? But I only hire people if they're black or a minority. That's discrimination. You're racist and a bad person. How can I be a bad person? I literally give jobs and priority treatment to lesser humans. That's racist as shit. How can you people not see that? You people? Stop. Just because you tell somebody you're something doesn't mean you are that thing, and usually means you're hiding the opposite. Like, watch. Have you ever visited the Democratic People's Republic of Korea? No, but I've been to Japan, so South Koreans are basically the same. That's insane. And no, that's not South Korea, that's North Korea. What? Yes, but Democratic People's... Yes, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea is what North Korea calls themselves. That doesn't make any sense. It actually makes a ton of sense if you think about it. What about the German Democratic Republic? Ever been there? No, but it's next on my list. Well, that's not possible because the German Democratic Republic doesn't exist anymore. That was East Germany. East Germany? Yeah. The Stalin Soviet Union communist one is called the Democratic Republic of Germany. Yep, and a lot of other countries are like that. Democratic Republic of Congo. It's all the same logic. Usually if you have to tell people you're the good guy, you're probably not, which is why the people who say they aren't racist are usually the most racist ones. You know, I just noticed this whole time you haven't blinked. Yeah, I'm afraid of the dark. Oh. Wait, what do you mean? Oh God, take my wallet! Oh, Jesus. I'm not...
Has that or has that not been my argument for years, brother?
I'm so glad you played that, because I have a multitude of things to show that for that.
Before we get
and what have I been saying, by the way? The people who tell you they're good people aren't good people.
It feels good to feel vindicated sometimes, man.
It feels good to be heard, damn it. Yeah,
everybody's starting to feel it though, man. Everybody's starting to get to that now.
Dude,
fuck it, I'm done. Y'all are crazy.
Dude, people and my favorite part is people are starting to fucking call it out. And but the problem is that their people aren't loud enough. That's the problem.
Right.
The people aren't loud. I saw a video. I have say there was a guy in Portland who
I should have changed it before flipping cameras. My bad, guys.
People in Portland. Some guy was trying to block traffic, right? And some other guy was like, "Come on, let's go." And the cops weren't doing a fucking thing until the guy started telling everybody, "Let's go, you can go. Stop listening to these fucking," he called them faggots. He goes, "Stop listening to these faggots and just go. Just let's go." In the middle of Portland. "Stop listening to these faggots, let's go." And then he's going up the thing going, "Don't listen to them faggots. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just let them go. Just go. Don't listen to them. Go." And then the cop's like, "Hey, if you keep impeding traffic, I'm gonna arrest you." And the guy's like, "You're going to arrest me while this fucking asshole over here is sitting there blocking people from traffic, but you're going to arrest me." And he got in the cop's face and everything like that. And the cop just walked away. Like, yeah, that's what I fucking thought. But people are getting sick and tired of it. Watch this really quickly. Tell me where the racism is in this video.
Say y'all.
No, I asked you to
No.
leave. Okay.
You got fake talk with me. I asked what kind of chicken barbecue. You said y'all. Who is y'all?
What kind of chicken?
What kind of chicken? I got you on camera too. You said y'all. Who y'all? Who y'all? Who is y'all?
You.
No, you said y'all. You said y'all.
I said
Show
you.
your camera. You said y'all. Shut your racist ass up, you bitch.
I got some.
He's racist for saying y'all. He's racist for saying y'all. By the way, I'm pretty sure this is in New York. I don't think the guy says y'all. He says yous. The two Utes. But that's about it.
Racist as hell. Yeah, tell him here you saying y'all. Tell him here you saying y'all. Say y'all, bitch.
I used the word.
Fuck you said. Because you are a bitch. You're not even in front of them times. Acting all this racist shit. You're not even in front of them times. Yeah, you a yeah, ain't nobody trespassing. You racist as hell. I'm gonna make sure I let everybody know. You racist as hell, you little.
Stop saying you're not racist. Who gives a fuck?
I'm
Stop
racist
trying to
for saying
prove-
y'all. Okay.
Stop
Have a nice
trying
day.
to prove that you're not racist. Because it does nothing. Just like it says, I got a black friend. Who gives a fuck? You
It
don't have the
only
black friend.
fuels
I
the
don't.
fire.
I don't care.
It really
I don't
does.
care.
It only fuels it.
Yeah, say y'all now. Say y'all now. Yeah, you. Yeah, call the cops. Yeah, make sure you say y'all. Yes. You ain't say you. You say y'all. You say y'all. I said you. Now don't be a damn. Don't be a damn. You say y'all.
Y'all.
You said y'all. You said y'all. Yeah.
I don't even know what they're supposed to be yelling about to each other, though. What happened? Other
He
than the
asked
dude
him what he
said y'all,
wanted.
apparently.
He asked him what he wanted on his fucking pizza. That was it. And the Whiskey Capitalist. Great podcast, by the way. If you're not following the Whiskey Capitalist, make sure you are. I might be on Monday. Maybe.
What made you racist? Your behavior.
Forgot to like it.
It's
But
happening, dude. And it gets me. It's even made me pop, you know?
Bro, I know. But this is what's fucking insane also. Hold on. Maybe paste and go. This one. So I have another clip for this. What the fuck? No, that's not it. I have copy link. I have another one from this from Caleb Hammer after this, because I'm going to talk about this Democratic fucking dumb socialist. But yeah, this girl right here. It says, this is from Rixie, this person, Oz, whatever. Caleb Hammer was shocked after a guest said she no longer speaks to her parents because they asked for her more context about Kamala Harris' claim that Donald Trump wanted generals like a dictator.
Your parents named you that?
My chosen family did. It's
Who'd
cool.
you choose to be a family?
Well,
What's
in the queer
that?
community, yeah, you don't always get to maintain your most close relatives, your blood relatives. So,
Well,
you
did they
build.
dismiss you?
No.
Well, it sounds like you maintain them.
I just
do
gave
not,
up on them.
Speak with my parents.
You chose. They did not choose.
Right.
Their decisions have.
By the way, this is becoming a fucking epidemic where people decide that I'm just going to cut off my family. By the way, hi, Jana. Janik, what's up? What's up, Muffin? What's up, Wes?
Good.
How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're having a wonderful Thursday afternoon. We just kind of got into it because Rich Rich sent me in the path of some of the things that I wanted to talk about. So it flowed nicely.
Yeah, that was just a complete fucking accident.
We
Go ahead.
don't talk about anything before the show. I hope you
Anybody
guys
that's been
realize
backstage, you
we
see
just
the
sit there.
pregame. So
we just sit there and just send each other shit, and then we just happen to fucking coincide. This is how good we are. This is how good we are. This is how much we know each other. We just send shit and it just happens to work. Chemistry.
right?
Speak with my parents.
You chose. They did not choose.
Their decisions have made our relationship what it is today.
What did they choose?
They chose extremism over their child.
Okay, says the blue hair. Got it. Okay, which usually qualifies towards more extreme people. Usually, what's their extremism?
Their extremes are.
What would you think? Why? Why would
voted
you
for
think?
Donald Trump. It doesn't want to let girls become boys. You know, conservative values. I bet. And just the most basic of conservative values, too, ain't it?
What if I told you it was dumber?
More extreme people usually. What's their extremism?
Their extremes are just not very minority inclusive, despite what they might say. Their actions say otherwise.
What's their actions that are so extreme? They kill minorities?
They're not helping them.
Well,
Davey,
Wait.
I'm
Let it
sorry.
sink in.
Hold on.
No. Let it sink in for a couple more seconds. Let it sink in for a few more seconds. Let me play. I'll play it really quickly. One more time.
they're so extreme. They kill minorities?
They're not helping them.
Because you're not giving them all your money. You're a bad person. You're racist. You're an extremist. Why? Because black people are so pathetic. They can't do anything on their own. I mean, they don't even know where the DMV is. Wait, does any of that sound familiar?
Yeah. Racists.
Okay.
They're not. They're extreme. What's their extreme? Oh, he was great. That was great, though. The way he said it. They're killing them. They don't want to help minorities. What up, American Jane? Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you hitting that like button. Don't forget, everybody, while you're in here, make sure you hit that like, that follow, or repost and comment too, if you would be so obliged.
Well,
Wes,
not helping's
hold on.
extreme.
Wes, the name of the game is Don't Even Let Them to Fuck In, but Davey already scrolled us out from title. But go ahead.
Well, what's helping?
We've had extended conversations about what politics looks like in the world, and when they discuss it, the things that they say or choose not to say are pretty detrimental.
We need that face on a shirt. We need that face, because your eyebrow goes straight up.
What they say or choose not to say. Okay, so if they say the 2020 election was stolen, and they don't say that Black Lives Matter.
Yeah. Because they say the 2020 election was probably stolen.
Because they say Democrats are evil. And they don't say trans rights are human rights. They're extreme.
By the way,
do you remember when I made the fucking argument that these people that were little kids when Donald Trump walked down or came down the escalator are now fucking voting?
yes.
This is what I mean.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like extremism. You know what the word extremism means?
Yeah.
What do they do that's extreme?
There was once upon a time when Kamala came out with
Kamala, thank you. You're going to get canceled for that.
she was talking about how our current president wanted to have generals more like dictators of old.
Okay.
And I asked my parents what they felt about that, and they said they needed the context. And I said, under what context is it okay to like want
Well,
Hitler's
maybe
generals?
they wanted to understand if he was doing his classic grifting or if he was being an actual dictator, which would be bad. But we know, if you follow politics, which I assume you do, he is a rifting guy, and you take like a grain of salt with pretty much everything, including saying peace is close in Iran, which I think you would agree with.
And also like
So-
threatening to nuke them, an entire population.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which, we've been threatening for fucking a millennia. We've been threatening to nuke Iran since before I was born.
Yes.
Every president, Republican, Democrat, have been threatening to nuke Iran. Oh, but your precious savior God Obama even said so himself.
Obama escalated that shit, though. Obama escalated and funded the escalation. So did Biden. Up until the point to where we had to deal with it right now, or it was going to be a real problem when they joined China.
What up, Polar Bear?
What up, Paula? Yeah, words are coming out of her mouth, but nothing is there. Look, there's about 9 to 11 things that you can look at in a human being to be classified as a human being. And just because you walk on two legs and have a tenuous grasp of any kind of language whatsoever does not a human make. I'm sorry. They don't show abstract thinking. They don't show critical thinking. They cannot think past one point. There's nothing downstream from right now. You're not human if you cannot do that. What makes you different from animal? A chimpanzee has better recollection than you do at that point, you know? So, I mean, it is what it is.
It's just, it baffles me. It fucking baffles me. The audacity of some of these people to just be able to go out there confidently and with confidence say this shit.
Because
And
they're
when you push
surrounded
back-
by the same people who do that. Because anybody that knows any kind of truth is ostracized from them.
What happens when you're just you're in a society? What's it called when you're in a society that just affirms everything that you want to hear, and you have a leader of sort that is telling you these things, and you fall into the trap of believing everything that this leader tells you, and you don't want to hear any other side. You just want to say what you want to say. You want people who disagree with you killed or excommunicated from that community. What is that called?
That's called a cult. Now drink the juice,
Fuck.
Davey.
Yes, you're right. That's exactly what it's called. And don't
Drink
get
the
me wrong.
punch. The comet is coming. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, the Hale Bop Comet. My favorite was Family Guy when they were doing it, and the one guy drank it and he died, or two people drank it and died, and then everybody was like, I don't think I'm gonna drink this, and he just walked off.
You
What
know,
up, America?
you know,
Oh, America.
here recently, you know that moment where everybody's just like, oh, that would never happen, and then they had that oh shit realization of, okay, it is happening, or they'd be like, well, I couldn't ever see that happening because of this reason. Then they have that oh shit realization that it can happen. I've never understood like cult like mentality without being so worthlessly pathetic you can't even function on a human level, right?
Yes.
I wouldn't understand on a mass populace how the fuck that would work
and
until the
I'm
past
telling you,
decade.
And I'm telling you, I'll tell you why it
What up,
works
America
now
Daddy?
more than ever is because people are fucking lazy, and they've grown up with privilege.
Mm-hmm.
They grew up with money, and this is what I was talking about the other day when I flipped the fuck out. When you can do everything right, you could bring your kid up in a great family, in a great household. They teach you how to be a person. They teach you the rights and wrongs, and then somehow, some way, they end up as a fucking OF cum guzzler.
Yeah.
Who does meth.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to think for themselves, who wants everything for fucking free. And that's the part where you say, I forget who was saying it the other day. I think Sean was talking, we were talking about it the other day, is that they're saying that from millennials, whatever. Millennials to Gen Z, they lost 3 IQ points. From Gen Z to Gen Alpha, they've lost another 3 points. So they're saying from Gen Alpha to Gen Beta is another. So they're going to be down from my intelligence to Ryan's intelligence. They're saying that she's going to lose 9 IQ points.
Yes.
So you're going to go from, let's say, what's America? 95 is the median, 95 to 89. How
Okay,
long until
here in America, the average is around 100.
Okay, but still, okay, so 9. So 91. How long, how many generations until it's fucking the plants crave Brondo? It's not going to take the 500 years
No.
that they said.
No.
It's going to be a lot fucking quicker.
4 more generations, and we're to that level already. But, Davey.
Yeah.
Do you know the average IQ of a certain group of people here in the United States?
71 to 75.
No, I'm not talking about the functionally retarded.
No, I'm not either. I'm talking about the big giant foreheads who eat bananas and rice.
That's about 4 different types of people by now. But I get what you're saying. However,
They live where Muffin lives.
ow. Well,
I mean, Muffin.
it's actually, the average is 87, which means half of them are stupider than that. 87 is your average McDonald's worker. And half of them are dumber than that.
Well, see,
That's
with the
why the
McDonald's-
school systems are showing it.
What up, Marlene? But here's the problem also with the schools is because another thing, and I didn't get to make this point with Sean, but also you kick the can down. So when we were growing up, A was anywhere between 90 and 100, B was 80 to 89, C was 70 to 79, D was 60 to 69, and
Yeah, it
anything
was,
below that's an F.
yeah.
Now anything fucking below a 45 is a D.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, in some schools, and I believe it's Minnesota or Chicago or Illinois. If you get under a 45, it's still a D.
In 100 question test, I get 45 of those right, and I still make a D. I'm stupider than half percentile, and I still get a D. What is a failing grade?
Well, necessary, while specific definitions by institute, failing grade is an F, which typically corresponds to percentage score below 60 or below 70, depending on the school. D, typically.
Ask it, wasn't there a school district that lowered failing or
What?
lowered standards for grading? I remember hearing something about this.
Here.
The
Failing grade. Shut up, it'll fix itself.
Yeah, it will.
Several school districts have implemented policies to lower or eliminate failing grades, primarily through mastery-based learning, no zero grading, or dropping D or F grades. Los Angeles Unified School District adopted policy during the pandemic that effectively eliminated failing grades, ensuring students. This led to significant grade inflation, with 73% of 11th graders receiving A, B, or C grades, despite only 19% grading below the mark. Chicago.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I was about to say, how in the fuck are they getting A, B, and C? But yeah, okay, because they took the D and F
Initially
and threw them to C.
Initially moved towards zero grading, where the lowest possible grade is a 50 to help students recover from academic setbacks. However, the pushback on educators concerned about equality, Richard School voted in spring to return a 0 to 100 scaling grade, considered piloting approaches to drop D and F grades for high school students, allowing them to retake tests and complete. That's another thing. My kids, my 13-year-old's school, they don't have a time frame for homework. If they turn it in before, if you waited all marking period till the last day and handed in every single fucking assignment, it's no longer a fucking failing grade or a 0. They will grade it and then give you the fucking the grade. So he can wait until the marking period's almost over, finish all his assignments, and then it'll be graded and he'll get it. He won't get a 0. Like when we were in school and you didn't bring it the next fucking day, it's a 0. No, they don't do that here. As long as you finish the assignment before the marking period ends, you're good. Which teaches kids nothing.
No.
Teaches them that time limits don't fucking matter. Deadlines don't fucking matter. Nothing.
And if you cry about it too much, you'll actually get what you want without having to put any effort into it at all.
What up, Mark?
Which usually comes with more effort than actually putting into whatever the fuck you were tasked to do. But hey, it's whatever. But yeah, let's go back to that other one before we get into the real story here. You had one more?
What other one? No. I was gonna do the Democratic Socialist. That stuff's gonna be later.
Okay. All right.
That was it for the fucking idiots. I did see this though. You saw Owen Schroyer. You go to
What
it
the
real
fuck?
quick.
So once again, we see the new MAGA coalition, which consists of Conservative Inc., neocons, and foreign loyalists, complaining that socialists and foreigners are winning elections in the United States of America. Well, guys, you have no one to blame but yourselves. This is literally all your fault.
Why is he fucking blonde? Like I don't. Once you jump off the Republican side, like you gotta bleach your hair. Is that what it is? Once you jump off the Republican train, you just go full fucking nut job, and
He looks like an 80s pedophile now.
he does, especially with that fucking porn stash he's got on.
All you had to do was stop prioritizing foreign and special interests, but you couldn't do it. All you had to do was keep us out of another war in the Middle East, but you just couldn't do it. So you did that, and now Democrats are winning elections, and now it's socialists, and now it's foreigners. You guys did that, and we warned you this exact thing would happen, and you bitched and complained and said you didn't need us and called us names. Well, now here you are. You realize you've screwed the pooch, and your argument is, well, vote for Republicans. At least we're not Democrats. Vote for Republicans. They're not liberals. They're not progressives. That doesn't work.
How about they all fucking suck, you dummy? We've been saying the whole fucking time.
You're
You
the one
fucking
that you helped to lead people that goddamn direction. There were a lot of people, especially people like me, that were in the background screaming to you, stop with this whole be peaceful bullshit while they kick your fucking teeth in. It's only going to empower them to keep going because they're not going to get any pushback from you at all. Just stop playing these fucking games. And y'all wanted to lead down the whole Republicans, be nice, we're the better fucking people. Okay, well now they're killing you. How'd that fucking work out for you? You led people down that fucking path too, Owen. Let's not forget the faggotry that you threw out there as you want to describe the shit. You were the one championing all this as well. And now you're crying because people listen to you?
Yes.
You understand the retardation that has to happen here, right? It's just like Tucker Carlson is just like, well, Candace Owens I would have expected from. But they're all trying to just, I guess, fracture to make some kind of new left. But this fucking shit ain't it either.
Or a new right. No. Once again, we've been saying it from the beginning. They're all fucking shit. They're all shit. It doesn't matter if you vote Democrat or Republican. Joe Biden was in office. What did we do? We funded a war. We funded 3 wars last election, last fucking administration.
Hey, look.
That we paid for.
Davey,
That we fucking paid for.
Davey, the Republicans have the House and the fucking Senate and still can't get shit done. But yet when the Democrats had the House and the fucking Senate, look what they got accomplished.
Handing out our fucking money all over the world.
So what's voting red gonna do when red still can't votes with blue to cancel it out and just keep on kicking the can down the fucking road? We've been saying that shit, but now you got this absolute faggot right here, sitting there trying to take one for the other team. I guess I don't even know how to describe it, but this is just this is pathetic as fuck to see all these people do this shit, dude.
Like
it's
he's
open
trying
and blatant.
Well, listen. The fucking cum guzzler Ashley, she's a different story. She just totally.
And she just wants somebody to come inside her and take care of her kids.
Yes. Owen, I think he's trying to come into because what he's saying isn't wrong. The problem is you pushed this shit. You pushed red no matter who.
Yeah.
Even though that doesn't rhyme or whatever. Red to your dead. You pushed it. You were the one you were there with a megaphone on a fucking armored car yelling at people to push the fucking red till you're dead. And now you're trying to come to the middle and be like, hey, you guys you did it. That was you. We've been sitting here telling you that they're all fucking scumbags. We've been sitting here telling everybody this from the fucking beginning. So you come on here and try to go, hey guys, now this baby, the Republicans are bad too. No fucking shit.
Davey, he's doing the same damn thing that Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson had to do. They had to strike out on their own. All that money that they were making, all the money that they were used to,
spades.
They had to keep getting it, right? Well, now they have to do it on their own. So, how do you reach the biggest audience, Davey? You appeal to the least common denominator. What's the least common denominator for an average viewer of Candace Owens?
As in?
A woman?
What do you mean? Oh, okay.
Her viewership is heavily woman. She is woman coded. That's why she has a Stanley mug. That's why she does all that shit. She is absolutely fucking brilliant. I will say that because she purposely does things like the what is it? The debacle and the kerflaffle. People make fun of her. It drives her attention to her. That's what it's all about for her. But how did she gain attention? Well, you know what? I used to fight for you. Now, because the best friend I've ever had in my entire fucking life was assassinated, his wife did it. And I can prove it because people were wearing maroon shirts and they were in on it too. The government was in on it because government officials told me that's what that meant. And there was this conspiracy to kill Charlie Kirk because he was going to be vice president. The fuck? Where did that come from? Oh, it makes sense knowing her, but where the fuck did this Tucker Carlson thing come from? Oh, I didn't know he was gonna cling tight to fucking to Israel. I didn't know any of it. I'm sorry. And then your brother says, yeah, maybe that money to Miriam Adelson was actually meant something. And he laughed like the clown buffoon he always does. That yeah, because he fucking knew, dude. He knew that's what it was for, was to back him up back her up in the West Bank for Israel to take the West Bank. That's what the fuck it was for. And then he's gonna play like he didn't know. And now you got Owen Schroyer. The dude's been literally jerking off any single person he could just to seem kind of Republican in any fucking way. To the least common denominator of what could be Republican. InfoWars is gone. Where's his money coming from, Davey?
USAID dried up, buddy.
It's not USAID. He was
no,
making
I know,
money
but
from,
I know, but
Alex Jones.
Now, no, but what I mean is he was getting money from Alex Jones. Alex Jones no longer he's no longer getting paid for Alex Jones, and he's trying to get whatever's remnant from USAID now, and that's drying up. So he's not getting any money there. So he has to appeal from the people who he thinks are going to give him the most money.
Yep. He's going to jump on that bandwagon too to make the money, because he's got to get bigger. There's no way he can make the same amount of money he was making under Alex Jones with a little bit of following that this dude has. So how does he do that? Well, he starts screaming and yelling and ranting and raving about Republicans, so Republicans will bring him on their platforms and they can debate him, and he can start saying the same stupid shit over and over and over again. And everybody's going to be like, yeah, he's great because he's speaking out against Orange Man. Meanwhile, this motherfucker actually does know what's fucking going on, and he's actually having to do this so he can continue to make more money than you as he talks down to you for making him who he is. Figure that out, America. Have fun with it. Anyway, let's get to the real story with this, though. And Davey, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
You know about the birthright citizenship ruling, right?
Yeah.
Basically says that Congress has to make laws about that, but if Congress doesn't make laws about that, that makes birthright citizenship legal, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so how do you combat that?
So I've been thinking about this ever since the ruling came down, right? And this is my way. You take care of that. As soon as mom gives birth, you deport mom and dad. It's fucking sinister, but I guarantee you, a couple times, it'll work. It'll work fine. You're an American citizen. You can stay.
Right.
Bye-bye, mom and dad. Right as soon as they give birth, send them right the fuck back.
But are you going to pay for that child?
Child can go into the system just like every other American child would if their parents went to jail or anything like that.
Okay.
You don't listen. You once again. It
So
sounds
let me
harsh.
ask you a question.
It sounds harsh. It is harsh. But the reality is, you have people coming to the United States who have kids. CNN did an entire segment of a woman who was a surrogate for two Chinese gay dudes.
Okay,
That's what they said. Two Chinese gay dudes. She was a surrogate for them. So the child is now an American citizen. They're going to ship the child to China. And now the child has a dual citizenship. So the parents can come and go as they please.
Yeah. As long as that child is 18, the parents can come and go as they please. Once that child turns 18, only that child can come and go as they please.
Yeah.
But it also leads to that child potentially becoming the president of the United States. They are a U.S. citizen born in our soil.
But that's the problem we have right now. So yes, it does sound extreme. It does sound like, oh, but you don't care about that. No, I do care about the children. Here's the problem. You have these people, once again, adults making decisions to come to the United States to have their child so their child can be an American citizen so they can go, well, I have to stay here with my child. No, you don't. Not no more. Now that you either have two choices. You either renounce the child citizenship and then you send yourself fucking packing, or child goes to fucking as a ward of the state, and now you have no child. Too fucking bad. Once again, I'm sick and tired of Giuliani had it right. The broken windows. You arrest people for breaking windows. You stop. New York under Giuliani was the crime was down.
Yes.
Down during Giuliani. Down probably more than it's ever been because they went with that theory. But you allow people to get away with shit and continue to get, like these two fucking dummies that went on the top of the fucking Empire State Building and did that marriage proposal. Yeah. And then they were let out. No, you bury them under the fucking jail. So that way you teach somebody a lesson. Don't fucking do that. They go, oh, well, how did they do that? How were they able to get? Because nobody gives a fuck.
I'm going to have to save this joke for the fucking, when we hit that segment, but go ahead.
Jennifer with the, oh my God, that's the wrong one.
The fuck is happening?
I did
the wrong fucking sound effect. Yeah.
No, I did whatchamacallit? I did Tommy's show yesterday. If you didn't watch it, I did Tommy's Wednesday show yesterday, and we were all messing around with the things. But yeah, and I forgot to switch it. But Jennifer with the dono, no, slingshot that baby back with the parrot.
That's gonna have to be one big ass powerful slingshot to sling somebody back to Nigeria.
What's up, Jennifer?
Can we put the baby on a plane? I mean, it would be more fun, but I think that would be a human rights violation to slingshot a baby across the Atlantic Ocean.
That'd be a big fucking slingshot, let me tell you.
I mean, it is what it is. We got centrifuges. We can just spin them real fast and launch them over there, you know? All right, can we not? Anyway, getting to the point here. Okay. So, if it is legal for them to come over here, plop a baby down, and they are now U.S. citizens until Congress rules, which we know Congress ain't going to do shit on, how do you stop that?
Well, Adam says don't let pregnant women in the country.
It's happening. Check this shit out. Memorandum for DOJ employees on prosecution of fraudulent birth tourism schemes from Assistant Attorney General Colin McDonald. The benefits of the United States citizenship require little explanation. Unlike most countries in the world, the United States extends its extraordinary privilege to among almost anyone born within its borders and territories. Regrettably, the American system is exploited each year by thousands of foreigners who travel to the United States under false pretenses to give birth and secure citizenship for the child. The criminal laws of the United States already prohibit conduct inherent to many of these so-called birth tourism schemes. For example, words are hard. For example, many such schemes start with a false visa application with lies and about the purpose of one's duration of travel to the United States and the violation of 18 U.S. Code 1546. Okay. You got the U.S. Department of... What is this from? U.S. Department of Justice? Oh, that's the same one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's the same one. Okay. So finally in 2020, fugitive Chow Edwin Chin was sentenced to 37 months imprisonment, and all of these are examples making clear birth tourism schemes exploit our immigration system and violate criminal law. The Department of Justice will investigate and hold accountable those who engage in this unlawful conduct, blah, blah, fucking blah. This is how they're going to do it. Let's get into this, though.
Well, a massive update on the Trump administration's crackdown on birth tourism. The State Department shutting down a sophisticated tourism network after the U.S. Embassy in West Africa revealed more than 100 foreign nationals were using fraudulent documents and visa fixers to illegally obtain American citizenship. And it was a similar story in North Africa. Over 100 visas were just revoked as the embassy there said expecting mothers were coming to America to give birth for the sole purpose of giving their child American citizenship. Meanwhile, in Europe,
North African birth tourism. So we're having African babies born here and they're going back with the parents, right? But they still count as black population to us. Do they really make up 13% of America then?
It's I think it's 14 or 15 now percent, but
well, then the increase has to be from this. Because they're killing themselves at an exorbitant fucking rate, and their birth rate has not fucking increased here. So that 14, 15%, that little increase from that, has to be from this.
we now know that there was over 400 suspected birth tourism cases since 2024. And investigators managed to trace them to at least 6 companies that coached foreign nations on what to say in their visa interview. The birth tourism companies also arranged housing in America and even set up delivery plans for expectant mothers. Now, the State Department adding, quote, a U.S. visa is a privilege. It is not a right. The State Department is taking action around the world to stop this abuse, to dismantle birth tourism networks, and hold accountable those who try to scam our system.
For those that don't understand how widespread this birthright tourism industry is, let me just give you 2 examples. There were 500 birth tourism companies in China whose only purpose is to bring people to America to have babies for U.S. citizenship.
Yes.
This is 100% exposed and it's 100% real. Let me give you one other example. Here's another birthright citizenship scam in China. Over 180,000 Chinese came to America to give birth in just 1 year, including Chinese military officers and high-ranking CCP officials. Wrap your head around that. You have 180,000 Chinese in just 1 year that get U.S. citizenship by birthright. So again, you have this report that says 500 birth tourism companies were identified in China. And if we go back here, we have more than 1,000 birth tourism companies that were identified exclusively focused on the United States in China alone.
You ready for President Xi Jinping III?
Companies, not people. Companies that will show you how to get your children to become U.S. citizens.
You ready for President Xi Jinping III?
Probably be dead by then.
I mean, we're definitely going to be dead by then. but we will be living what comes before that. But this is what the hell we were talking about. Yeah, check this out. Pregnant Nigerian woman was denied her visa because she was 7 weeks from giving birth, and she was coming to the U.S.
She's in an advanced state of pregnancy. It's quite common for pregnant ladies to travel overseas so that they can have the baby in whichever country to automatically get that passport. Where's your final destination today?
No, today.
Today?
Today in London.
Okay.
But I'm going to the US tomorrow.
You're going to the US tomorrow, okay. When you went for your American visa, did you tell the visa officer that you were pregnant? No. You did? No. Okay. Is there any reason why you didn't tell the visa officer that you were pregnant?
It didn't come up.
It didn't come up. Okay, what I'm going to do is...
The woman is only 7 weeks away from giving birth, yet has decided to visit her sister in America, claiming she will return 3 weeks before her due
It says
date.
that you're fit to travel. Baby's born in the
3 weeks before her due date.
Mind you, you're not supposed to be traveling at least the 9th month
Right.
of your pregnancy. You're not supposed to, 8th or 9th month, you're not supposed to be in a plane at all.
And you won't be able to get on a plane being 3 weeks before your due date here in the United States.
Because they don't want to take that risk.
So what does that mean, Davey? She has to stay here until the baby's born, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
UK don't automatically qualify for a British passport, but babies born in the US do automatically qualify for an American passport. So it's quite common for pregnant ladies to travel overseas so that they can have the baby in whichever country to automatically get that passport.
Sarah is suspicious of the woman's motive for travelling to the US via the UK, but she could also be in breach of airline regulations for travelling whilst pregnant.
When is she due?
It was 7 fucking weeks. Yes. They denied her actually because she falls in that range where she can't fly because it is too unsafe. It can actually induce early labor. And yeah, that would be a pretty damn bad thing if you were over the Atlantic Ocean and she started giving birth, right?
Yeah, you could sue the airlines.
I mean, what? How are you a citizen of American Airlines then? I mean, how does that work? You're over in international waters. Are you an Oceanic or Oceania or however Oceanian?
Oh, she's an Oceanic. You're an Oceanic baby, huh?
Where do you exist in the hierarchy of mankind? If you were born over international, what the fuck? But yes.
No fucking idea, dude.
Bar pregnant foreigners from entering U.S. Trump allies considering all options after Supreme Court defeat. Yes, this is what they're talking about. These women who are just a little bit away within the maybe the third trimester is what they're actually trying to argue in this whole thing. You shouldn't be able to come to the United States because you only got 3 months left, and it's so damn easy to hide from ICE and all the DNA, DHS and everything. It's so easy to do that for just 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
So they will pop out that baby, and even if they are found after that, that baby is still an American citizen. So therefore, they still do what they came here to do, even if they're rejected. Yeah, this is pretty fucking bad, dude. And the Supreme Court opened the door for it. I mean, what else can you do other than tell people, no, you can't come in now? I agree
Muffin
with
says
it
the
at
last
this point.
country. Muffin says the last country, so that baby would be British.
Oh, if that's the case, why would you not want a Nigerian, extra Nigerian citizen?
Yeah, but they don't have that there. The lady said it. They don't have that there.
That's right. They don't have that there, so she's
I think
not
there's
recognized. I guess the last country she came from, the baby would have been recognized. That they had been there. I don't know how that works.
I believe there's 30 countries, I think they said, that allow birthright citizenship. Or, of course, one of them. But 30 countries, that's it.
One of those 30 countries is going to have to say, fuck it, I'll take them.
Yeah.
How does this work? I don't get it. But yeah, this is going to be a huge fucking problem, dude. I can see this going fucky real quick.
And of course, once again, it is one of those things. So that way that no matter how it's dealt with, it's going to be Trump's fault. He's inhumane. He's Hitler. He's trying to kill babies. You watch. He's trying to kill babies. He's trying to kill immigrants. He doesn't want immigrants. No, there's no reason for us to be taking on more fucking citizens than we need to.
Davey, it doesn't matter because those citizens won't be using our resources. They're going back home.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
So they can still claim everything that is us and be involved in our elections. Imagine that. A mail-in ballot has to go to China for them to fill out and send back to the United States to vote in elections because they are a U.S. citizen. They have every right to. Now China has 180,000 plus fucking people strong that will grow up and be able to vote in our elections.
Now, here's another thing. Because I've seen this firsthand myself.
Maybe that's where some of those votes are coming from as well.
I've seen this happen myself firsthand. What they'll do also is they'll use the child's social security number to register to vote.
Yep.
They use their children's social security number. I've known somebody who's done this. Use their child's social security number to get credit cards, to get line of credit, to buy things. You don't think they're going to do it to register to vote as their own? They just name them such and such junior.
Oh, you need the
sudden,
last 4 digits of a social security number and the last name.
Yep. But not even that, Muffin. Muffin says mailing ballots for time. No, they're going to have an address. They're going to have an address where their cousin, uncle, brother lives in the United States.
Probably.
And that child, they're going to register as that child.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to have a ballot sent to them.
And then the ballot harvester comes along with 180,000 fucking ballots, and here you go. Yeah. 180,000 Chinese just voted in our election. Good job, America.
Not even in the fucking federal. You're talking about local elections too.
Yep.
So you have what? You have a local election, and say you have a massive population from Africa.
Maybe this is where the socialist vote is coming from.
And a lot of the Africans, are voting in that town, and some African from just decides he wants to run for mayor. And now you have all these babies just having to live in the same community. Their parents get a ballot for them because they registered, because all you need is the last 4 in your name. And boom. Now all of a sudden, this person who's not even American becomes the mayor of a town. Then they go from mayor, then they become senator, or then they become congressman.
Then you get something like Mayor Ikwisawacha.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that means white devil, though.
Ikwenciocha.
Ikwenciocha, or whatever that is, yeah.
You speak Wachati?
Fuck no. I just remember Ace Ventura.
It's from Ace Ventura, dildo. That's the
I know. But yeah. Davey, read this.
Immigrant arrests surged to 10,000 in 5 days as ICE clamps down. Haven't heard much about ICE lately, huh? Since Mark Wayne Mullen took over, haven't heard much about it. I do have a video about it, but haven't heard that much about it, have you?
No, you haven't. But 10,000 in 5 days, dude, that is 2,000 a fucking day. Now, granted, that is across the country. We need to get these rookie numbers up a bit. I do fucking agree. But 2,000 a fucking day on average. Holy shit, this dude is fucking working, though. Yeah, federal immigration officials have detained more than 10,000 people in the last 5 days. A major surge has stemmed from a push within immigration and customs enforcement to increase arrest rates. Agency leaders in recent days ordered ICE officials to focus more of their officers' efforts on picking up immigrants they want to deport, according to documents obtained by the New York Times and interviews within the federal officials. ICE officers have arrested people at check-ins with immigration authorities during traffic stops and on the street. The push has apparently yielded results, with recent arrest numbers roughly doubling from 1,000 picked up each day earlier this year. So when we were all like, get them all, they were doing 1,000, dude. We were like, hell yeah. This dude doubled this in 5 fucking days, and we're just now hearing about it. I'm impressed.
Going back home, you think they're heading back to Nigeria to commit fraud? Said Adam.
If they had the baby here, they damn sure would.
Open lots, abandoned buildings, UPS drop off ballots too. Yeah. The Save America Act packs less of a punch now that these babies are American. Yeah, but you know what? It's still doing something. To be honest with you, I mean, it's a little harder for that stuff. And I say that, yeah, it'll happen because it does happen and it will happen. But it's a lot less harder than just putting a fucking random 4-digit Social Security number, or going to the DMV and allowing people who aren't American citizens to get driver's license. While you're getting your driver's license, you register to vote.
I want to push back on that. Who was the one that said that?
Muffin, the Save America Act packed last of a punch.
Yeah, okay.
Now these babies are American.
I don't think you understand the actual impact that would have. Because now that we know about these fraud rings and everything that's happening, now that we know this is going on, if you gain your citizenship through fraudulent means, you can be denaturalized. Now, since they were born here, that would be a harder argument to actually make. But if they can be denaturalized, the Save America Act would still work against them. It's still fucking important. That would be a bigger battle. Well, I don't think that would be a bigger battle than the birthright citizenship one. But it would definitely be a better outcome for you if they made that argument. And so there you go. It would still help. But yeah, and seeing the increase like this, we always see this every fucking time. Somebody comes in, they start out gangbusters, and then they kowtow later on. So right now, I'm not going to say go and get them all and do all that and just root for you right now, Mark Wayne, because everybody fucking falters. Everybody along the fucking way. Every single person that has done this shit has fizzled out within the first few fucking months. So let's see what happens. Before I reserve my judgment and say, I praise you, I'm going to wait. And I'm going to see how this plays out with him. But you said you had something?
Yeah. So this one says, ICE in Milwaukee, chief investigative reporter Jenna Ray, which is a porn star name, I believe, explains how federal agents are ignoring local ordinances by wearing face coverings and staging in county parks. Once again, fuck faces. Local law and state law does not supersede federal law.
Right. You're muted.
Oh shit. My bad, sorry.
If you live in Milwaukee, you've probably seen this video. It's video that was taken outside of a Southside barber shop on Monday, June 29th, and it shows unmarked vehicles with federal agents getting out, masked up, arresting someone. Hi, my name is Jenna Ray. I'm an investigative reporter here in Milwaukee, and we now have confirmation from the Department of Homeland Security that ICE is doing enforcement operations in.
It says, over the weekend, ICE conducted targeted operations in Wisconsin and arrested 39 illegal aliens, many of whom had criminal histories, including sexual assault, DUIs, police obstruction, domestic abuse, property damage, dangerous drug possession, and other crimes. But they're not taking out the criminals, right? They're just taking out grandma.
Yeah.
Cream City. We've seen several videos and pictures of these ICE agents with masks on, face coverings. We've also seen them posted up and parked or staged at county parks, like these photos from agents that appear to be staging at Mitchell Park on Milwaukee's south side. These two things are interesting because both the city and county have ordinances against this. Within the last year, the Milwaukee Common Council voted on and passed an ordinance that prohibited any law enforcement official from wearing a
Prohibition of face covering. No law enforcement officer may wear a face covering while interacting with public in the performance of an officer's duty.
Davey.
Yeah.
They're complaining about face coverings. How many? Wasn't there two attacks on the CBP agents in Alpharetta, Texas, or in Texas on one day? Alpharetta and McKinley.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there a van that got shot up because they thought there was ICE officers in there and they accidentally shot an immigrant?
Mm-hmm.
How many attacks have we seen on ICE officers where they've been hit with their cars rammed, they've been attacked in their vehicles, they've been...
How many ICE officers have been doxxed by people just taking their picture and going online and showing them all their information?
Never mind all of that. Doesn't federal law supersede state law?
Yes.
And as far as law enforcement goes, who has the end all be all as far as the say of that?
The president and Congress and Senate.
Actually,
the president because he's the executive, I believe.
Face covering while doing official business. On the county level, supervisors passed an ordinance that prohibited law enforcement from gathering.
It says enforcement, unauthorized use, the use of any park or parkway as a staging area without written authorization under the section constitutes an unauthorized use of county-owned park property and may be addressed under subchapter 2 of the chapter, including abatement and other remedies authorized therefore. So if you are arrested by ICE agents, you just get to go scot-free.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically what it is. If you're arrested by, no matter what it is, no matter what your charge is, it doesn't matter.
Or staging in a county park without a permit. Now, we've seen both of these two things happen within the last week.
The staging without a permit. Do you remember what LA popped off for?
Going to Home Depot.
Did they stay? Did LA have the permit? I know this is a different state altogether, but does law enforcement at all have to have a permit, or is it just federal agents? Oh, it's just federal agents, right?
Yes.
Oh, so you're going above and beyond the reach of the federal government with this law. You're trying to say that the state has more jurisdiction over federal fucking things than the federal government does, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so in this case, fuck the state's rights. Which I know sounds strange. It really does, because, hey, I love the 10th Amendment. I honestly believe the Bill of Rights is the only thing we should really be reliant on. Everything past the 10th Amendment goes to the state. You know how fucked up and balkanized our country would be? I get it, but you would see what real America is. It's not Taco Bell. But with that being said, when it comes to something like this, with federal immigration processes, federal processes altogether, especially national fucking security, fuck the state's rights. And this is what this is at this point in time. It is national security. We have over 1,200 known terrorists in this country, Davey. Think about the ones we don't know. We have 20 million, okay, less than that now with all the deportations, but 20 million illegal immigrants that we know about in this country. How many came through under Biden that we don't know about, Davey?
Millions.
Maybe. Who knows?
Right after this, Jennifer, we'll get to Rumble.
It is about that time, but
I want to. I want to get to the best part of this.
Without a permit. Now, we've seen both of these two things happen within the last week, given ICE's enforcement operations are ramping up here in Milwaukee.
What up, Jerry?
So I wanted to ask county and city leaders how they're enforcing
already got
this
it. Never mind.
and what's going to happen moving forward.
It doesn't seem like what you guys passed is working, and you both admitted that it kind of isn't enforceable. So what's the point in the ordinances passed? And
She said they've already admitted that it's not enforceable. Let's go back one more.
isn't enforceable. It doesn't seem like what you guys passed is working, and you both admitted that it kind of isn't enforceable. So what's the point in the ordinances passed? And
Money laundering.
Is
Money
that
laundering.
a guy?
Unfortunately, no. No, that's not. That's an ICE abolitionist as their, you know.
I honestly couldn't tell. I got her on two different fucking screens and I still can't tell. Okay, go ahead.
It's not about the laws. It's about money laundering. Because what happens? How do you enforce it? Oh, that's right. You get more money from the state.
Yeah.
Which the state asks for more money from the federal government.
Yeah, because
so
they
it's
gotta
more tax dollars.
They gotta have
for you
training to
do-
go get a fucking permit. Yeah.
how do you plan to be more proactive and protect your constituents moving forward?
It isn't that it's not working, it's not being respected. So
It's not working. It's not that it's not working. It is working. It's just not being respected. Because nobody's following the ordinance. So therefore it's not working, right? If nobody's doing it, it's not working. No. It is working. It's just not respected. Fucking shoot me, please.
law enforcement
Point in the ordinances passed, and how do you plan to be more proactive and protect
up, Jerry?
your constituents moving forward?
it isn't that it's not working, it's not being respected. So law enforcement should know how to follow the laws.
They're going to push it, they're going to enforce it, and all we can do is just keep following up with the sheriff's department, making sure that they're going forward with it.
If you live in
The laws aren't being respected, Richard. That's what happens when. This is why these fucking idiots, criminals respect the law, but they break it instead because they're not respecting the law.
I'm sorry, isn't sanctuary policies not respecting federal law?
Yes.
Now we're in a bypass, aren't we?
Yes.
I'm sorry, it's not a bypass, it's an impasse.
An impasse. But listen, remember, crossing the border is not illegal. It's not a crime. It's a civil.
Right.
Civil what? It's
What up,
it's
Fanboy?
civil. Civil what? It's civil. It's a civil what? It's a civil crime. Fucking moron.
Right.
The next word after civil is a crime.
Infraction. What are infractions? Oh, they're crime. Yeah. Yeah, guess what? If I steal $100 from you, Davey, just not taking it out of your wallet, I convince you to give it to me under false pretenses. That's a civil crime.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not criminal to convince a stupid person, and I'm not saying you're stupid, but it's not criminal to convince a stupid person to give you money. It makes it criminal when you convince a stupid person to give you money under false pretenses. You take the false pretenses out of it, you're all free and clear, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. So we do have the link for you there. Muffin gave it to you. I gave it to you. That's a barfly.
Her? Yes. Or the This wonderful person.
And what's going to happen past and
that's a barfly. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Muffin. Yes.
Okay,
is the
that woman. I get it.
That woman.
That woman. I was like, wait a minute. That don't make sense. Okay.
Yeah, that woman's a barfly.
I
She's
think
at
that's
the
a
local gin
botfly.
joint.
And that looks like a botfly. It's laying its larvae all over everybody's skin. All right, let's go to Rumble.
Rioting. Before they start rioting, let's go over to Rumble.
Right, let's go to Rumble. Y'all got that link. We're going to head out here. Give us about 3 minutes. We will be right back. And yeah.
Hey, it's me, Davey. You know, the simple one. Here at Off Label Podcast, we're all about doing things the off-label way. But without you, we're just two idiots who talk to each other on the internet. So please, if you could, hit that like button, repost, and give us a follow. And if you're feeling frisky enough, throw a comment. We now return you to our regularly scheduled bullshit.
Isn't that hard?
I mean, it's not.
So you know what? It's fine. You're changing history, you're changing culture, and you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally. But you had many people in that group other than neo-Nazis and white nationalists.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah.
He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy.